Abdali Grammar School Science Lesson The Human Body, Chapter number 1, Lecture number 2. This unit, the human body, we will study about our new topic, which is heart. Students, do you know something about the heart? Let's study about heart. Heart is one of the major organs of human body. Heart is one of the major organs in human body. It plays important role in our body. Heart is a muscle. Can you define the heart? Heart is a muscle. Heart is a muscle. Heart is a muscle. Our heart is a muscle. Let's repeat it again. Heart is one of the major organ of human body. It plays an important role in our body. Can you define the heart? Heart is a muscle. And heart is one of the major organ of our body. It plays an important role in human body. Size of the heart. Size of the heart. Let's learn about the size of the heart. Heart is about the size of your fist. Heart is about the size of your fist. As you can see in this picture, the size of the heart is about your fist. Do you know what is the size of the heart? Heart is about the size of your fist. Heart is the size of your fist. Students, let's repeat it again. What is the size of the heart? Heart is about the size of your fist. Heart is about the size of your fist. As you can see in this animated slide, the heart is about the size of your fist. Function of the heart. Students, let's learn about the function of the heart. Do you know something about the functions of the heart? As you know, our heart is the major organ of human body. It plays an important role in our body. It pumps blood all around the body. It pumps blood all around the body. Can you define the function of the heart? It pumps blood all around the body. Heart pumps blood all around the body. Learn something more interesting. When heart pumps blood all around the body, the oxygen reaches every part of your body. When heart pumps blood all around the body, the oxygen reaches every part of your body. Heart pumps blood all around our body. Pumps blood all around our body. Oxygen in our blood. Dear students, let's learn about the oxygen in our blood. Oxygen is a gas that humans need to live and grow. Oxygen is a gas that humans need to live and grow. Oxygen in our blood. Oxygen is the gas which is present in our blood. Oxygen is a gas which is present in our blood. Why oxygen is needed? Oxygen is a gas that humans need to live and grow. Students, can you tell me Why oxygen is needed? Oxygen is a gas that humans need to live and grow. Oxygen is a gas that humans need to live and grow. Students, let's repeat the question. Why oxygen is needed? Oxygen is a gas that humans need to live and grow. When the heart pumps the blood, oxygen reaches every part of the body. As we discussed in our previous slide, when heart pumps the blood, oxygen reaches every part of the body. What happens when the heart pumps the blood? Students, can you define the function of the pumping blood? When the heart pumps the blood all around the body, the oxygen reaches every part of our body. When heart pumps blood all around the body, the oxygen reaches every part of our body. Oxygen is a gas which is present in our body. Oxygen is a gas which is present in our body, and heart pumps the blood all around the body. The oxygen reaches every part of your body. As you can see, oxygen is needed to live and grow. Oxygen is needed to live and grow. Students, as we know that oxygen is very essential for our body. Oxygen is a gas which is present in our body. Oxygen is a gas which is present in our body. Oxygen is a gas that humans need to live and grow. Let's repeat it again. The oxygen is a gas that humans need to live and grow. Why oxygen is needed? Oxygen is a gas that humans need to live and grow. Why we need oxygen? Oxygen is a gas that humans need to live and grow. Our heart is protected by ribs and lungs. Our heart is protected by ribs and lungs. As you can see, our heart is located at the left upper side of human body. Heart is hidden between two lungs. Heart is hidden between two lungs. How our heart is protected? A pair of lungs protected our heart, which will present around the heart. A pair of lungs protected our heart, which will present around the heart. Students, let's repeat the question again. How our heart is protected? Our heart is protected by ribs and lungs. Weight of the heart. Let's learn about the weight of the heart. The average weight of a woman's heart is 225 grams. The average weight of the woman's heart is 225 grams, and the man's heart is about 285 grams, and the man's heart is about 285 grams. That about the size and the weight of an orange. That about the size and the weight of an orange. Friends, can you tell me the weight of heart in human? In men, it's about 285 grams. 285 grams, while in women it's about 225 grams. Moving towards our next slide, which is about parts of the heart. Parts of the heart is actually divided into 4 chambers: left atrium, left ventricle, right atrium, and right ventricle. There are 4 chambers in our heart. As you can see in this picture, there are 4 chambers in our heart. How many parts of heart have? Heart is divided into 4 chambers. Our heart is divided into 4 chambers: left atrium, left ventricle, right atrium, and right ventricle. As you can see, heart is divided into 4 chambers. Heart divided into 4 chambers. Oxygenated blood. Let's learn about the oxygenated blood. Blood that is rich with oxygen flows from the left atrium into the left ventricle and then around the body. Left atrium to left ventricle and then moving towards our body. Oxygenated blood is that blood which is rich with oxygen and flows from the left atrium into the left ventricle and then around our body. That moves or flows from the left atrium to the left ventricle and then around our body. Color of oxygenated blood is red. Color of oxygenated blood is red. As you can see in this slide, the picture of blood is red. This is the oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood color is always red. The oxygenated blood color is always red. Can you tell me the color of oxygenated blood? The color of oxygenated blood is red. The color of oxygenated blood is red. As you can see in this slide, the color of blood cells is red. Deoxygenated blood. Let's learn about the deoxygenated blood. Blood without oxygen flows from the right atrium into the right ventricle. The blood without oxygen flows from the right atrium into the right ventricle and then lungs where it receives oxygen and then to the lungs where it receives oxygen. Deoxygenated blood is that blood which is having no oxygen and it receives oxygen from the lungs. It flows from the right atrium to the right ventricle and then receives oxygen from the lungs. Deoxygenated blood is that blood which is not having oxygen. Color of deoxygenated blood is blue. Color of deoxygenated blood is blue because the blood cells having no oxygen, its color remains blue. Color of deoxygenated blood is blue. What is the color of deoxygenated blood? The color of deoxygenated blood is blue. As you can see, the color of deoxygenated blood is blue. Students, can you tell me what is the color of deoxygenated blood? The color of deoxygenated blood is blue. The color of deoxygenated blood is blue. Oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood having oxygen and always in red color. Always in red color, while deoxygenated blood without oxygen and blue color. And in blue color, as you can see, the oxygenated blood is in red color. The oxygenated blood having oxygen and is in red color, while deoxygenated blood without oxygen and in blue color and always in blue color. Oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood. You can see the blue veins with deoxygenated blood, while the red veins with oxygenated blood. The color of red blood cells having oxygen, while the color of blue cells having deoxygenated blood. Human heartbeat. Let's learn about the human heartbeat. Human heart beats about 37 million times a year. In a year, heart beats 37 million times. In a month, 3 million times. In a week, 700,000 times. In a day, 100,000 times. In an hour, 4,200 times. In a minute, 70 times. And in a second, 1 beat. In a year, our heart beats 37 million times. In a month, 3 million times. In a week, 700,000 times. In a day, 100,000 times. In an hour, 4,200 times. In a minute, 70 times. In a second, 1 beat. Our heart beats 7 million times a year. 37 million times a year. Moving our next slide, which is about human heart never gets rest. Human heart never gets rest. Does human heart rest? No, heart does not get rest. It works 24 hours. It works 24 hours. Students, can you tell me, human heart can get rest? No. Heart does not get rest. It always works 24 hours. While we are sleeping, our heart always works. Heart never gets rest. It always works 24 hours while we are sleeping. I hope you have all the concepts. Thanks for watching.